Tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back.
Here we go.
These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. We've got Jake LaRavia. Doncic out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
LaRavia passes to LeBron. Giddey against Doncic. Over Giddey. Another shot. And Ayton with the layup.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Outside, White. In the corner, Okoro with it. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic against Ayton. Puts it up from 12. Vucevic with the bucket.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Now here's Smart. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And it's Ayton missing. Now here's Okoro. He's tightly guarded. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots the three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
LaRavia passes to Smart. Shoots over White. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Clock is at 3. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
An efficient score, Kobe White effective with or great without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend. With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Pass to LaRavia. Back to Doncic. Over Giddey. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Vucevic's screen on Doncic. Here's Giddey. Here's Vucevic. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hayes comes in for James. And it's Hachimura in for Jake LaRavia. Lakers trail by 8. Outside, Smart. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To stop the drought, Hachimura kicks to Smart. Ayton in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. Pass to White. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Now here's Giddey. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's White missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. 8-point game. And Hayes throws it down.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Lakers trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message.
Well said, because it really could shift momentum here. I mean, the energy you see from the guys on the bench, when they get pumped up like that, I think everybody gets pumped up.
Doncic looking it over. 14 feet away, and the basket is good.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
It's deflected and stolen by Ayton. That shot, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls out front, up by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Jones. Patrick Williams is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Jalen Smith, and it's Herter in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Jones. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And Smith launches it from deep. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Vincent. Here's LeBron, and the rejection by Smith.
There you see Smith's length playing to his advantage defensively.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Chicago making some changes. Okoro, he's checked in for Dosunmu. White comes in for Kevin Herter. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Trey Jones. Now here's LeBron. Nothing on the board.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Smart's checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for Vincent. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And it's Doncic, top of the key. Los Angeles with another miss. The Bulls leading by 3. Williams sets a screen for White. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by White. Williams has got his first basket. And spacing is so vital. But Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick and roll situation, being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping in recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob, that's a real challenge for the defense.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Giddey. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. On the drive, Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Chicago making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Jalen Smith. And Buzelis subbed in for Williams. Andre Ayton's checked in for the Lakers. Jake LaRavia comes in for Maxi Kleber. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams. Here's Giddey after Luka Doncic's bucket. Back to Giddey. 1:41 left now here in the second. 5 to shoot. Rebound the Lakers. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Laravia inside, covered by Okoro. Laravia with the screen. And it's James missing. The Bulls leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Buzelis. LeBron grabs the miss.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The shot's good.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Buzelis with the ball. James defending. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's White missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Doncic kicks to James. Here's Ayton. And the shot goes in.
That's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From the line, and that's good for 2. White's got 11 points.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Lakers trail by 5. And here is Doncic. He picked up 33 points in their last one against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games so far. Bulls lead by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
19.
Well, they're executing well, and that's been the difference.
Yeah, they know where their bread is buttered, and they go back to it over and over again. And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, you have to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. LeBron James is out there with Jake Laravia. Then there's Smart. Then there's Doncic. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
For the tie, not enough on that one as it misses. The Bulls with the lead. White, wide open, he fires. Nice shot from the wing. 13 points in the game.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
James looking around. James with another miss.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Here's Buzelis, and the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
Look at the moves from Buzelis. The big fella showing great quickness on the attack.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Kevin, back over to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Now we get a chance to view the NBA's best setup men. Second, Josh Giddey. Third is Luka Doncic.
And these two guys each initiate such tremendous ball movement. It's really fun to watch both of them operate.
Here's Buzelis. James covering. Pass to Giddey. White against Smart. Vucevic a screen on Smart. Just 4 to shoot. Here's White. And the rejection by Ayton.
Lockdown, rim protection from Ayton, rising at the exact right moment to deny that basket.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air just the right time. Terrific denial.
Lakers trail by 4. LeBron passes to Ayton. And here's Doncic from the arc. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Smart against White. Driving to the basket. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Doncic. Nice defense from Giddey. Bulls leading by 3. Here's Okoro. Rebounded by Smart.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
For the tie. Here's Ayton. Here's Doncic. Great positioning inside from Doncic.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Pass to Buzelis. Off target from outside.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Now here's James. Covered by Okoro. Here's LaRavia. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Ayton. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Over Giddey. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
And White kicks to Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 15-6 run. Inside, here's Doncic. He can't get that one. White with the defensive effort. Bulls trail by 4. On the wing, Giddey. Vucevic a screen on Doncic. 6 to shoot. To the wing right side. A wide open look here for Vucevic. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Vucevic has got 6 points. Doncic with it. 13 points in the game. Fires from way outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Los Angeles on top. They finish off the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Josh Giddey. Williams is out there with Smith. Then it's Kevin Huerter, and it's Jones in at the 1 spot. Vincent finds James, and the 3 off target.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Huerter.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
James gets inside and finishes.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Buzelis is checked in for the Bulls. The Lakers also with a sub. Doncic is checked in. The Lakers leading. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Smith outside. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Takes a step back. Here's Giddey. The Lakers with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Right wing. Hayes finds James. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Smith there for the rebound. Bulls trail by 5. Now here's Huerter. Now Giddey. Jumper is off.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Hachimura down low. Now Doncic. Here's Vincent. Off target from outside. Now Giddey. Strong move off the glass.
Giddey making the defenders look like they're on ice.
Los Angeles leading by 3, and J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Smith. Okoro comes in for Kevin Huerter, and it's White in for Trey Jones. The Lakers also making some changes. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Jake LaRavia comes in for Rui Hachimura, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Vincent. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. Now Vucevic. Not that time. It won't go. Here's Ayton. It's stolen by Buzelis. And here is Okoro. Now Vucevic. And stolen by James. Now Ayton. It's stolen by Buzelis. Okoro with it. Out guarded by Smart. Here's Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Shoots it. Cleared away by Ayton. Los Angeles leading by 3. Now Doncic. 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Ayton. That's in there.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Vucevic is screen on Smart. And there is the whistle. Goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And that's an intentional foul.
Josh Giddey. First personal foul. First team foul.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Buzelis. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers. LeBron James.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Here's Buzelis, covered by LeBron. Now Giddey, just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Not gonna go. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Josh Giddey. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Cleared away by Ayton. And so the Lakers take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what